What's up? Toasty here, and I'm here with a non-spoiler review about Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, I finally went to see it. It is, and I thought maybe, show you a little bit insight about what's going on, why I'm showing you just a highlight of the teaser. It is, and maybe just go through some stuff, but I will not spoil it, just to let you know. Disclaimer, I know 45% of Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know everything, but I know because I've played all the games as well and everything like that. So just to let you know on that. What do I think about the movie itself without not spoiling them? I'm actually quite shocked. I'm quite shocked about how this movie is put out. Because you expect it to be fun. You expect it to be, a joyful fun. Like, it's actually not. It really focuses on the main story about the security guard, which you see him there, so has a lot of trauma, and he basically has a little sister, and he needs to keep her safe. It's hard to basically say without not spoiling it because I know it's not out to the 27th. But the story itself is about him, and it's really sad, and it draws more to the story about it than anything. There's a scene there. Now, this was a problem with me because there's a teaser itself with all the jumps and everything. Is it only those jumps that you see in there? No, there's more. There's more. Don't worry about that. But it's really sad. It's really sad, the main story of it. Now, the vibe. Do I think it's a massive horror? No. I feel like it's a thriller drama kind of thing. With, obviously some scenes of, which you just seen there, The thing is about this, and this, movie, there's one thing I got from it. Goosebumps. Remember when you watch Goosebumps? It is not the new one, what's on Disney Plus, because I haven't watched that. When you watch the old Goosebumps, that's the vibe I got from this, but adding a depression story to it. This isn't fun and games when it comes to the story. Now, if you basically go and buy, the jump scares and everything, you might be disappointed about that, because the animatronics, what you see, they're beautiful, okay? I just want to put the positive out there. They are beautiful. They are beautiful in this game. Spot on. Wow. If you wanted to predict something the same as a game without no CGI, which is brilliant, they've done a smashing job. The vibe of the place, smashing job. Great. There's so much great about this, but when you look at the story, it's hard. There's gonna be a lot of kids watching this. I know that. They're gonna sneak into the cinema, or they may be allowed if it's PG-13, But there is some scenes in general that I was disappointed with. I'm not going to say what they were until you see the movie itself, but I was disappointed because at the end I was left Is that how it's ended? Really? You know, like, so, wondering if there's gonna be a sequel. I really think there should be a sequel. If there's just one more, though. You don't need three. You don't need three movies. You just need another sequel. This, you could tell it was a lot of indie stuff. If you were Five Nights at Freddy's massive fan, you're gonna like it. But if you don't know what Five Nights at Freddy is, and you go in here as a horror, you're gonna have no idea what's going on. You're gonna sit there. In general, there's some great scenes, but the problem is, and I'm gonna say this once, too many scenes get shown in the trailer. And when they get shown in the trailer, they don't make an impact on the movie when it happens. That's the biggest problem with trailers. And that's not Five Nights at Freddy's fault in general. They just basically put stuff together. You know what I mean? But besides the other people who's in this, you want to value them, you want to invest in them, and you say to yourself, like, really? I wanted to invest in that. But this focuses more on the story about him, the security guard. So basically, I just put the plot out there to you. Basically, he's having a bad time, trauma, he needs a job, he needs money. So this job comes into play as a security guard for one night. And things don't go to plan. It is because shenanigans happen. Let's just say that it is. There's a few scenes that you would say, great. But if you're a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you're just gonna blindside out and say, you know, this is the best movie all year. I don't think it is, and I know 45% of Five Nights at Freddy's. Was there scares? Not many. But younger ones will be scared, I think. You know, I got Goosebumps vibes from this, which is a good thing. But I think if there's going to be a schedule with sequels, I can't get my words right, it's going to have to be more horror. Because I came out of this expecting, I know if a PG-13 and all this kind, but shut up. PG-13, there's been some great horrors, okay? And there is moments in this that you would think there's drawn back with scares. Like, they get scared, but, you know, it's like, how can you explain it? They hold them back because it's PG-13 and you can see it. Do you know what I mean? You can see it. And that's a bad sign. Personally, for the movie itself, there's characters in this that you want to invest in and you can't. So the animatronics, as you see, they're beautiful, they work great, they have their moments and stuff like that. I'm going to give this movie, and I know there's going to be people mad at this, but I'm doing this, and I will explain more in the spoiler video. A 5 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. And I want to give it more. I kind of want to see it again. I kind of want to see it again. For some reason, it makes you want to see it again. Like so, because, it's one of those movies that you go, huh, do you know what I mean? So, like, you'll understand when I give my spoiler, and you probably understand why when you actually see it yourself. If you're a child or something like that, make sure you're a good age. Don't take a 6-year-old to see this and go, hey, so. Because you're going to have nightmares. Let's just say that, But I did get goosebumps vibes from this movie. I did. You probably will do if you're a big fan of Goosebumps. Is it a good movie? It is a good, but I can't place it in a horror. Like, so, it should be just like a thriller drama. Maybe. Like a thriller drama. There's nothing really kind of horrifying in one way, but in another way it is. It's given me a lot of mixed emotions. And that's why I'm going to do another video. This is a non-spoiler one, of course. Like so. I'll tell you one thing I did love about this movie. The concept, the animatronics, I loved that. I loved how the characters were invested. Especially the security guard. He plays a good spot. He does. I think he plays a really good spot in this. So, yeah. But I'm giving this a 5 out of 10 again, like I said. Because I really, really do think. I feel like it should have been on longer. And I don't know why. So there you go. There's my non-spoiler review.